guys, as always, it's me, Kevin. Welcome back to Neo Productions Entertainment. Here with me on this episode of the SpotLight series, I have a special guest with me. At this time, I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Shayna Burt, and I am the president of the board of directors for Old Bridge Chamber Orchestra.
Old Bridge Chamber Orchestra, and this is the SpotLight series. Okay, so Shayna, first off, can you tell me when the Old Bridge Chamber Orchestra, when was that formed?
The orchestra was formed back in, I think, 1998. So the late 90s is when they first introduced it to the Prince William County area.
Okay. And you've been a member since its inception?
No, I haven't. I actually was still in school down in Williamsburg. I came back in the early 2000s, so around 2003 or 4. Okay. And I was looking for a place to play with my sisters, who also play musical instruments like I do.
Okay, so it's all in the family. Now, tell me about the orchestra as far as how many members and how do you guys all interact with each other?
So we are a chamber orchestra, which means that we tend to play works for smaller groups. Okay. We probably have around 40 members that play consistently, as opposed to, say, a big symphony orchestra, which might have 100 people. So it's a good group. It's got a good culture. The people play because they like the music, of course, but also because they like playing with each other. A lot of friends, spouses, family members.
I've heard nothing but good things about Old Bridge Chamber. You know, I've heard you guys do kind of charity events and, you know, a bunch of events going on through the community. Tell me how that is.
So most of our concerts are inexpensive. We make it a point to try to keep things accessible. So our regular concerts tend to be, you know, a few dollars per person, but we also do a lot of charitable outreach. So that will include, we have played for the last couple of years at the Volunteer Prince William, their annual celebration of their volunteers. Homes, and we're looking forward to getting into schools and hospitals. So it's just really about outreach in the community.
That's great that you give back to the community. And as far as being part of this, where do you want to see this grow?
I would like to make sure that we are large enough to be able to play the works that we want to play, without getting too big, of course. I'd like to see us expand our outreach efforts. We also have a for-hire program, and that's so for weddings and bar mitzvahs and corporate events. So I'd like to see us expand that. We do not pay our musicians. It's all volunteer-based, and so we use our for-hire program as a way of saying thank you to the musicians for their contributions. So I'd like to see us expand that to be able to touch not just the east side of the county, which is where we focus now, but the entire county, and then the region.
So it's kind of the thing you wanted to grow throughout Virginia, and it's for the love of the music, so I can respect that. Now, as far as the other, what position do you play?
In addition to being president of their board, I am the concert master, which means I sit in the first chair of the first violin section, which means I have the biggest ego in the entire group.
That's a super impressive name.
Right. I've been working on that title, so yeah.
Concert master. Hey, everybody, listen out. The concert master is here. But no, definitely. I think that it's great that you guys are growing into something now. How many shows do you guys play, I'd say, every few months, every year?
Our regular season, so this is the orchestra, we do probably 4 concerts a year. We also do the Arts Alive Festival that's held annually in the spring with the Arts Council and Hilton Performing Arts Center. Small ensembles, I couldn't tell you because there are that many. These are the outreach concerts that I was talking about, and also the for-hire events. Yes.
It's all through that. Now, before we go, I want to say thank you again for being here, taking your time. Now, what do you want to say to anybody watching this that is going to look up Old Bridge Chamber or that's interested?
I would say 2 things. Number 1, check us out. Bring your family and your friends to our concerts. Come have a good time. And number 2, I know you still play the violin somewhere. And so if you do, we are a very welcoming group, and we're always interested in having new musicians join us. So if you used to play the clarinet back in the day, give us a call. We might be a way for you to be reintegrated into that.
Dust off the instruments, guys. It is never nothing to be ashamed of. Anyway, I'm here with Shayna. Thank you again. This is Neo Productions Entertainment. This has been another episode of the SpotLight series. We want to thank you for watching. We'll be here next week. As always, your home for independent music. Next time.